They said man was created in the image of God. But no one ever asked, who created the things that rule man? In the old days, every object had a spirit. The elders spoke to their calabashes before drinking. They prayed before pounding yam, and whispered to the drum before beating it. They believed things listened. They believed things remembered. But as time passed, we stopped listening. We forgot the names of the things that shaped us. Now we call them objects. Harmless, lifeless, ordinary. But what if the things we built began to build us? What if the spoon that feeds us also teaches us greed? What if the bed that comforts us hides our loneliness? What if every mirror doesn't just show our face, but what we're becoming? No one notices. No one questions. Because these spirits do not roar. They hum. They hum through our radios. They whisper through the flicker of a bulb. And when we reach for our phones before we pray, they smile. Our ancestors once followed the drum. Now we follow notifications. The difference is one called us to gather. The other calls us to kneel before the unseen. They are the new gods, the unseen architects of our lives. They say time forgets, but things don't. Every object carries memory, not in words but in silence. The spoon that fed your father remembers hunger. The door that creaked when your mother left remembers tears. Even the stone you kicked as a child remembers your anger. The elders once said, never sleep beside what has seen too much. But as things learn, they absorb our pain, our lies, our love, until they become mirrors of the souls that used them. In one village they told the story of a drum that refused to play. Its last owner was a warrior who beat it before every battle. When he died, the drum wept at night, and anyone who tried to touch it heard the sound of war in their dreams. But no one believed. They called it superstition. Until the boy who mocked the story woke up one night and found his hands beating that drum in his sleep. That was the day they realized. Things do not die with their owners. They wait. They listen. And sometimes, they call. You see, we've built a world full of watchers. Our walls hear. Our clothes touch. Our tables witness every secret we hide. So next time you think you're alone, look around you. Something is remembering you. It began quietly. Not with thunder or wind, but with a whisper inside a house no one lived in. The woman who cleaned the place said she heard her name. She turned. No one was there. Only a broom leaning by the door. And it moved. From that night the village changed. Doors opened before hands reached them. Pots boiled without fire. And in the silence of dawn, voices hummed from empty rooms. As though the things that once served man were now waiting for man to listen. The elders called a gathering. Nothing moves without memory, one said. Maybe we have made too many things and forgotten their souls. Then the drum, the one that refused to play, beat by itself. Boom, boom. Everyone froze. Each sound carried a voice, not of anger but of remembrance. The village had built walls, tools, idols, but never once said thank you. The people fell to their knees. They spoke to the things they had used, to the stool that held them, the pot that fed them, the cloth that warmed them. They wept, and the weeping sounded like forgiveness. And then, silence. The movement stopped. The world was calm again. They learned that day that everything we touch touches us back. That even silence can remember our names. That gratitude, not power, is what keeps the world breathing. So tell me, when last did you thank the things that serve you? The chair that holds you, the plate that feeds you, the phone that listens. Maybe, just maybe, they've been waiting to hear your voice too. Please follow me for no reason.